Dr. Catherine Scott, whose extraordinary tenure here at the university spanned 27 years. Please remove your hats and join in singing as the $1 Million Band proudly presents our national anthem.
Dominate on three. 1, 2, 3, dominate!
On this campus, the legends literally cement their handprints on the legacy just a few steps away from Bryant-Denny Stadium. This is the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Bulls will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Alabama's offense will get the first crack at it here. And here he is, one of the best receivers in the game, and he just commands attention, both from the defense and from the fans.
Yeah, he's a guy you got to keep your eye on, and you're going to see him line up all over the field in this game. He can play in the slot, he can play out wide, he can run the entire gamut in the route tree as well. Really nothing this guy can't do.
He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
Really nice run there. No, listen, modern-day college football, I know it's all about spread offense and throwing the football and going up tempo and scoring quickly, but, man, you think back to Bear Bryant in Alabama, doesn't it always seem like they've always wanted to establish the run game? They have always wanted to be physical. Bear Bryant would have loved this guy in his benefit. With his physical style of running, man, he fits that just perfectly.
Running to the left. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
Now on third down for this offense. He'll keep it himself. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that too because it's obvious the defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Running back goes in motion. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Young. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Looking for a man. It's Milroe. Fires to the big fella. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
Breaks the tackle. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Caught behind the line. It's Young. Got room at the 35. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Every good quarterback is first a game manager. At Alabama, that used to be sort of a label of derision, but now they're not only that, they're playmakers.
Yeah, and it's what they used to ask them to do. Like they were very comfortable handing the ball off, running the ball, controlling the clock, trying to keep your defense fresh. Nah, bro. If you can't score points now, if you can't get first downs and go get me touchdowns, you're not going to be on the field.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment. Defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. That last one was just a crushing penalty for this defense. Here comes 2nd and 1. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
What a missed opportunity for that interception. Yes, against the pass breakup, but he had a chance to finish things off, and he really didn't get it done. But there's a reason he plays defense. They put the guys on offense that they actually catch.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He'll pitch it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football there on third down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
Quarterback extends the play. And they get to him just in time and ride him out of bounds at the 1.
Well, it's a nice positive play on the bootleg going to the right there. And a really good decision that time by the quarterback, too, because he's supposed to throw that down the field, but as soon as he turned around, he saw that there was just open space, green grass. Put your foot in the ground, use your athletic ability, and go get positive yards.
They want to run this quarterback. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. I mean, they got nothing on the last snap. Let's see if they try to throw it in on 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll run the sneak for it. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The Bulls offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Brown wants to pass.
Wow.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. End off from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, damn.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. The Bulls decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and lining up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys,
Where's my blocker go?
They touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before a very productive pickup.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch. As you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking for a gap. It's Young. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Open.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. He's got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I think really good wide receiver do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Using his feet.
Oh, no fucking way.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. And the Bulls are in the hurry-up. They'll leave it with him. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll do it himself.
Nice. Great play.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And as a defensive player, you see so much option nowadays and so many different variants of it. And you got to play very disciplined, sound football. You could tell he knew he was responsible for the quarterback. He goes and gets him, sits him on the ground, creates a tackle for a loss.
On 3rd down, going
Nice.
up top. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack from this defense.
And the defensive line, you know,
Pressure on the line in that
situations.
package.
I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
The Bulls will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Here comes that Alabama offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together.
Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. We'll get this quarter going with a 2nd down play. They'll run the option. Puts him in the spin cycle. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the 1st down.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
Oh, what the fuck?
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Oh, we can't use catch buttons. Didn't even try and make the catch.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Milrow. Trying to get to it. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And the Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Looking for a big gain. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Fakes his man out. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30.
Blake
The
Collins.
Bulls come to the
Peter
line
Blake
with a new
Collins.
set of downs.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That's time to hand it off and pick it up.
And you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the 1st down.
They'll put the tight end in motion. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration out front. As a result, they lose yardage.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Brown will throw it. Feeling some heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the returner is stopped. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Grab behind the line. It's Young. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Trying play action.
Oh, come on.
Gets away. Buying some time. He'll try to do it in...
What the fuck?
That is a serendipitous turn of events with the
I tried to
fumble going
slide,
out of bounds. They'll
and
maintain
he
possession.
dove. Oh my god. Good. Whatever, I'll punt it.
The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Running it back, it's Alexis. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They'll try the toss to the left. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess. Reese, exactly what I said. Great get off, great job getting the backfield, making the play.
They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Brown wants to pass. Unleashes
Oh, I thought I was going to pick that.
It's caught downfield. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
3rd down and inches. Everyone in the stadium knows they're going to be physical and they're going to run the football, but they still executed a good level. Not only picking up the first down, chewing up more yardage to make this drive even easier.
They try to pop a run on the draw. Determined effort to pick up 6 and get it inside the red zone and down to the 16. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They'll run the option.
No, what the
He'll
fuck?
pitch it. Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bulls.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. After that latest answer ties things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes that Alabama offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I'll tell you, this is a hard defense
I can't
to
fucking
run
pass
against
this
if you're
game,
gonna go
so
sideline to sideline
another
because
fucking
of that
punt coming
guy's
right up.
speed at linebacker. He can get all the way to the
Run some
perimeter,
levels
chase
here.
the quarterback down on the option, and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Impressive.
There we go.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Hale. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Back to throw.
No
It's
shit.
Milroe.
Okay. Ooh.
Quickly to the
All right.
tight end. And that is good versatility there.
I didn't expect the defensive end to drop into his zone.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone
That should be a
coverage.
big play.
He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
It's a really nice looking throw. This dude is a weapon in this offense at the quarterback position. It's so funny, you know, I think back to guys like Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron, guys that may or may not have unfairly been tabbed as game managers, and then you think of Jalen Hurts, Tua, and Bryce Young in recent years, and just how dynamic and versatile these guys were.
Looking for the end zone.
No, come on.
Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
And you just got to wonder if the pass rush...
Why are the wide receivers so fucking bad in
that throw? He had his guy wide open in the end zone, but he had to throw it a split second faster than he wanted to, and the ball got away from him.
Caught over the middle. It's long. They were able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that curler.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle. It's Prentice. Tackle is made after the first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Back to the air one more time.
Oh, my God.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
When I get inside the 3 on 1st and goal, I want to be aggressive with the run. I want to be physical. I want to be the more dominant team. You might know it's coming, but I'm still going to bring it. They tried to go with the changeup. They tried to throw the football very unsuccessfully. Nice job by the defense being ready for everything, even though they're inside the 3-yard.
And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bama!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot
What is my
to
fucking
process.
DB doing?
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Brown will throw it. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Buys a little time with his feet.
What the
And
fuck?
the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion.
This
but
has
how
been one of the
about
most frustrating
defender
games I've
making
played.
the hit and forcing the incompletion?
All right, relax. No, I don't want those plays. There we go.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Off play action. They're bringing heat.
Yeah.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt.
Of course.
No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, two biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those two things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
They'll send 3 wideouts left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. Brown wants to pass. A strike downfield.
Wide fucking open.
And he
We're
was
in man
off to
coverage.
the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
What happened there? Was there a pick? What is he doing?
Called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Come on. What are you doing?
Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now.
My DBs are just sitting there fucking watching these guys catch the ball.
And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed on the
Not even
outside,
covering the guy
Singletary.
crossing his face.
And he'll make his way
If I
out
could
of
sit here and call
bounds
fucking
after the
cover 3
solid
match
pickup.
all fucking
This
games so they
team
can
can run
cover
these
people.
crossing patterns, and you can catch the ball against man coverage or zone coverage. That time, nice job seeing the ball in, helping his QB out.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing.
Ball teed up and ready to go here in the second half. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner goes down. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this
Take it.
offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to. running situations, your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. Great job of the base defense making the play.
Defense a little too eager.
How many fucking penalties is my team going to commit?
5 yards for the offense. Let's see what they've got on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Keith. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. Brown will throw it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
Man. What are my fucking defenders doing?
Here's this
Like,
offense with a fresh set of downs.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed
touchdown.
everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Why isn't he running to his guy? Come on, get over there.
Off the play fake on first down.
Oh, thank God.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
He's going to pass. That's caught. It's Hale. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Right on target with that last pass. Now it's second and medium. Give to the back. They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19.
This offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Quick catch on third down. Touchdown, Alabama! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
He'll bring it out. It's Alexis. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Now on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock
And he
people out
catches
of the line
that,
of
but my
scrimmage.
guys can't
They
catch
create
anything.
separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what we saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. And you saw it right there on that.
Quarterback
Oh
on
my
the
God.
keeper. Still running at the 40.
So their
The
defense can.
expressway is wide open. Touchdown, South Florida. And once he
Their
got
defense can
loose, it
defend
was all
read
over.
option perfect, but Alabama's
This
can't.
quarterback
Got
is
it.
so unique, and he's so
I'll make
special
sure I
because
put that
of
up on
his
the
running
whiteboard
ability.
for
His
practice this
wiggle,
week.
His speed and his burst in the open field.
Play
He's
like
a
USF.
running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. SMU made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms that there is something special brewing with these Mustangs.
We're going to get a new
It's one
sign
game, you don't want to react
on the
too
way out
much
to the
either
game.
way.
We're going to have to hit
But I
a
think
sign
both
that says
teams
play like
believe this
USF
one
today.
has some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And he'll pick up one and brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. He's got to make sure he's making the right decisions.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Wide out in motion. Quarterback will keep
Come
it.
on. Like, how's the USF defense
And
just...
they did not let him get to that first down
whatever.
line.
All right.
It'll bring up
I
a
gotta lock
call
in.
here. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Bringing it back, it's Alexis. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough and physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
What is my...
Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Like, I'm not, like, focused on
And the
pass or
Bulls want to
anything.
move
How come it's
quickly.
taking them, like, an hour to react to the run? What is going on?
Brown wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. A quick pass to the left. Still on his feet at the 45. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. The evolution of the Alabama offense has always been built around what does the quarterback do best, and this guy's doing a lot of things well.
And we've seen some sensational ones. And to your point, I like that. Jalen Hurts, really good runner. They built
on,
around his
block.
feet. You know, Bryce Young, really good passer. Tua Tagovailoa, really good passer. More about the passing
There's
game,
no way that guy's
explosive
that
passing plays. So they'll do whatever it takes to win.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Out of the gun to give to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs managed. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? From the gun, wants to pass.
What?
Getting some heat. He's going to take off.
How did that
And he
DB
was
react,
fortunate
like,
not to lose yardage
immediately?
on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of
Come
scrimmage.
on.
You could
But my
clearly
guys
tell
can't
that he
react
wanted
to a
throw
fucking
the
running
football,
play.
and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job
Can't
corralling
pass
him,
the
getting
ball,
some
can't run
pressure,
the ball.
and most importantly, getting him on
Can't
the ground.
scramble.
They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab well past the sticks. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were. Because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Now improvising. Fires downfield.
Pick. Yep.
Fires the pass. Intercepted. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and they still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force
I wish my defenders would play like that.
Windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
And the Bulls want to crank the tempo. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy. And he's able to get the tackle for loss.
So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. We've got this 3rd down play to open the quarter. Brown will throw it. Fires and picked off. Got some room to run. He's at the 10. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, Rosen makes the INT.
So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. He'll set up to throw. Can't find his man as he took
Takes him a fucking hour to run his route. Like, what are we doing here, guys?
Formation for these receivers. On
These dudes
second down, he'll fire.
better get ready to hit the fucking transfer portal. Jalen Milroe has to carry the whole fucking team on his back.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead of 14 in the 4th. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now downfield and score some points.
Dang, bro, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, should have ran a better route.
He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. The Bulls headed quickly to the line. The play action fake. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
This defense, they are tenacious. And
There we
you've
go,
got
3 and
guys
out.
up
Let's
front
blame
that
a
are
blitz.
athletic and that are so strong that they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes that Alabama offense. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line.
All I can do is run drive concepts.
To throw, it's Milrow. He's got his man. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Haynes. At the 35, he's loose. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Haynes really
He
that
just
slow.
keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
Yeah, and I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me.
No.
And what I do with this offense is play the
I should have
football.
lobbed that more.
I'm going to try
Fuck,
to
that
get
was a
big
touchdown.
Well, you know what they say, tips lead to picks. The offense, they're lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
And back to the air.
Come on,
second
get the
down.
fucking ball out of your hands,
And he
dude.
was hit just as he
Like-
was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
That's how you blow up the screen pass if you're on defense. You got to hit the quarterback fast and force the incompletion.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. He'll just keep slinging it. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. Between the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. But now check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Wisconsin is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Camp Randall. One of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Colorado. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Got a man. It's Alexis. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
I just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Brown wants to pass.
Pick
He's
that.
going to throw deep right side. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here with a big lead in the
they're
game. You're
going
putting
for it.
extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
He's going to scramble for a 1st down. Watch.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it.
Or that. Come
Makes the
on,
grab, and
man.
it's plenty for the
I'm in
1st
fucking
down.
man coverage.
They'll move the chains
Like-
after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line.
Fuck this.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They want to get this defense on its heels. We'll see if this offensive line Continuing to turn and move it forward. They're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
Timeout, Alabama.
The Bulls have this offense rolling. They'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Come on.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith.
And he hangs on to that
inside
again.
the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Here's really
Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation.
pulling all the tricks out of
Those
their
guys
head
that are
right
looking
now.
at the quarterback. They're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Quarterback now breaking the
Fuck
field.
me.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
I mean, you can say that's a quarterback, or you can call him a running back. I mean, goodness gracious, he's dropping back to throw the football, but when he sees a hole, his eyes get big, and he just explodes through it. Everybody's trying to catch him, trying to get to him, just chewing up yards so easy.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle, man. They need to find something that they do really, really well, and running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
Starts to scramble to the left. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. Listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it. Get what you can get.
What are we
Live to
doing?
play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15.
Oh, my God.
And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's first and goal on the 1. Pushes ahead. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
And I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he didn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in. And down here, giving me the opportunity. Let me prove myself, so I love the big fella getting the football.
Trying to pound it in.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Will not get there. A fourth down stop. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They're backed up. 1st and 10 from their own 1. First up, they've got to avoid disaster. Yeah, I don't think they got a snap before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game. Offense.
A delay of game penalty like that just riles up the defense even more. First down here for the offense.
On the other hash. All right. Let's hope he blocks. Let's hope they block. Let's hope they block.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Hit the afterburners, kid.
No fucking way. I'm going to get chased down.
He's at the 20. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
Hey, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
To the air, it's Milrow. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Hey, look at that. The freshman making a big play.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And they did tack on the extra point. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Alexis. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. He makes the connection. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. He's looking to throw it. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10.
No fucking way.
Brings it down on the right side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. And the Bulls trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Brown will throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulls.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty, you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Power ahead. He gets in there for the 2-point conversion, and now we have a 2-possession game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Here comes that Alabama offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed
a clipboard,
at
I'd
a
break over
very high
somebody's
level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and to keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
How about that? You got the lead late in the game. Get some first downs. Salt this clock away. This is the exact position you want your offense in.
Imposing their will, right, David? I mean, we know we're running it. You know we're going to run it. We're trying to ice this game. There's nothing you can do to stop it.
And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the fourth quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need a turnover. You need to do something right now to stop this momentum.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.